Have any of you ever made a cake on your grill? Okay. Gonna put it at about half. This little grill is the hottest thing on the planet. And so I'm gonna put it at about half and we'll see where we can stabilize it at. Okay. So I'm going by the all recipes butter cake recipe. And this is what you're gonna need. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 cup of butter, room temperature, 1 cup of white sugar, 2 eggs at room temperature, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 3/4 cup of milk. I don't drink milk. I do keep a couple of cans of evaporated milk around for baking. If I do anything with milk, it's almond milk, and it's rarely I even do that. Evaporated milk, you can reconstitute at a 1-to-1 ratio, or you can pour it directly from the can. So this recipe calls for 3/4 cup of milk. I'm just going to use 3/4 cups of evaporated milk. The rest of it, I'll just put it in a lidded container and I can store it for a few days and I'll use it again and I'll make biscuits or something. But it's easier for me to keep a can or two of this around than to keep milk that's going to go bad, because that's just wasteful. Let's get busy. First, we are going to cream together the butter and sugar until it's light and fluffy. Butter, sugar. Okay, it's about to get noisy. Okay, just like that. Not bad. No, it's my cat. No, don't. There she goes. Next, we're gonna add the eggs, one at a time. We're going to stir in our vanilla. That's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Stir in low speed. Okay. It also says to sift dry ingredients together. I don't have a sifter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my flour, which is 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of my salt, and then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And instead of sifting them together, what I'm going to do is take a fork and fluff them. I don't have have a sifter, so I'm gonna mix it together this way. It's called innovation. Oh, I just dumped it all in. Are you supposed to do it a little bit at a time? Yeah, you're supposed to alternate the dry with the milk. So instead, I'm going to just mix a little bit. And then I'm going to add some milk. Shake well. And then what I'm going to do is just make, with my can opener, just a little puncture on one side and then a puncture on the opposite side, just to allow it to breathe, and it'll pour. And I'm going to fill up 3/4 of a cup with evaporated milk. And I'm going to add just a little bit. Not sponsored. About half. Nah, not about half. Just going to add a little bit. And then I'm going to add the rest of it. There. I mean, baking. It's not like it's chemistry or anything. It calls for a greased and floured 8-inch pan. I don't have an 8-inch pan, but I do have a 9-inch, so it's going to be a little thin. But it's been greased and floured. And now I'm going to pour this into my pan. Alright. Okay. Let's go check on the temperature of the grill. Checking on the temperature of the grill. This grill makes me so mad.
So you can see where I have it set. This is high, this is low. You can see I have it set here, right? Right there. And it's 800 degrees.
This grill is infuriating. So we got this grill because our AC went out. And it took a month for our AC to get fixed. It was just all of this back and forth, back and forth. So we got a grill so we could cook outside and we wouldn't heat up the house. And it's okay to like throw on a hamburger or pork steak or something. But if you want to do some finessing and you want to cook some vegetables and your meat, this Blackstone grill, it's not versatile whatsoever. So I have this on the absolute lowest settings. The vents are 3/4 of the way open. This is the lowest possible setting on this grill. I want you to look.
Lowest possible. Where's my little? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? There we go. Lowest possible setting. I cannot turn it anymore. Lowest possible setting. Vents, 3/4.
It's still climbing.
Focus. Or is it I don't have my glasses on. Yeah. It's still climbing. It's still climbing. Lowest possible setting. Still climbing.
Fully vented. Lowest possible setting. This grill only does 800 degrees. I got that cake in that pan. We're going to cook that cake. So if it's 30 minutes at 350
maybe it's like 17 minutes at 500. Here's the other thing, is my burner is about that far, and it sits right in the middle. And if I put that cake right on that burner, it's getting very much direct heat. But the heat is off on the sides, so I might elevate it on cast iron. So, and you see that corner right there? Right there? That's where my cat helped herself to the batter while I was outside trying to get the grill. So, Cook's got to eat that part of the batter. Now she's going to throw up. It's going to be fun. I hate you today, Cooks. Okay. Cast iron skillet to elevate it. And I'm going to set the cake on top of the cast iron skillet. Let's see. Opened it up all the way down, and we are now down to 450. So we're going to cook a cake at 450 for 17 minutes as opposed to, yeah. Okay. So, cast iron skillet in the middle just to elevate it somewhat. And cake, where Cookie ate her fill here. Okay. So we are, my camera. So we're 10 minutes in, still on the lowest possible setting. We are closed vent, and now we're down to 300. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Oh man, it smells good. Okay, we are going to, obviously, you can see this side is done. That's where Cookie licked everything, but we're still jiggly here. I'm going to get a towel and spin it. Okay, we are holding 350. We are closed vent, and we are all the way down. We're holding 350. So now, just going to spin this cake around. So this shows you that my grill does not heat evenly, as you can see. So this is what I should probably do, is spin this about every 10 minutes. And then also the cake's not even. You can see the cake's not sitting even on the cast iron. Now I just left that open so the temperature's going to plummet. And the other thing too, this thermometer sits directly over the heat ring, not in the middle of the burner. So when I put the cast iron skillet and the cake pan full of cake batter, all of a sudden I went from 500 degrees holding a steady 350. Oh shit, I don't know what happened here. But that cooked real quick in 10 minutes. We need to stick it with something. Okay, in that 10 minutes, we browned up quick, and it really jumped in temperature. Let's see. And we're done. We're done. Okay? While it's hot, I'm going to throw some chocolate chips on the top. And let them melt onto there. And while it's hot, I'm going to sprinkle some brown sugar on the top. And now we're just going to leave it set and cool for a while. Look! There it is! Oh my gosh! Look, a mad scientist! Wait a minute. Okay, it didn't help. So, I got Big Daddy. We're having cake before dinner.
And he's gonna have a piece, and I'm gonna have a piece, and we're gonna try it. Let's see. I'm gonna go around the edge. I really greased it up good, so it should come out. I'm gonna cut off the high side.
It looks moist.
You just wanted to say that on camera, didn't you?
A little bit.
It feels weird as I cut through. Like maybe the bottom crust is gonna be pretty substantial. I don't know. Oh my God, it's not burnt. Perfect. I really am impressed. I really thought that it would be all like burnt halfway up, but it's perfectly done. It's not burnt on the bottom at all. Okay.
So what you're saying is little tailgater grill works perfectly, but
it took all damn day to do it. Hang on, I need to
so is the grill awesome or are you awesome?
Oh,
I think you're saying you're awesome and you overcame the.
I am definitely awesome.
I mean, we knew that.
Okay. So this is a scratch cake, right? Let's look at the bottom. Hang on. No. It's pretty done. It's pretty done. But have a bite. Tell me what you think.
Oh my gosh. Made on a grill.
For camping.
Grilling cake.
I mean, if you just want to make yourself a treat and you got a grill and you're camping.
You made this from scratch?
Yeah.
Like eggs and milk?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Wow. Nice.
I think that,
Camping or tailgating,
huh?
you know, anywhere you can get one of those little portable. Oh, and that Blackstone grill or whatever it is.
It's Blackstone.
Yeah. I mean, it's got the flat top on one side and it's got the grill on the other, so you got two different options. But you can get those where it's just one or the other. So you can get a little tiny grill or a little tiny flat top.
Yeah.
So in theory, I mean, you could have this anywhere.
If the grilling surface was bigger, I could do more things on it. But it doesn't cook evenly, so I did have to turn the cake halfway through. Because it only cooked on this half, and then and then it cooked really quick once I spun it because it was half done.
Okay.
So it doesn't heat evenly.
So we got to figure that out.
And then the finding how to set the right temperature, like science. Hello. Once I put the cast iron skillet in there, once I put the cake pan in there full of cake batter, all of a sudden the temperature regulated because the heat ring, the thermometer is on the edge of the heat ring as opposed to in the middle. So it's just getting direct flame.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to say 800 degrees.
But it's not.
But it's not.
Right.
Once you get things on the grill, then it's the correct temperature. So you just have to learn how much load you put on the Blackstone grill.
But if you were at like a concert or something, like all day, you'd make a cake.
You make a cake.
That's pretty cool.
Took 40 minutes. And all of this really could be mixed by hand if you have a hand whisk. I use the electric mixer, but it's not bad. It really isn't bad. And brown sugar on the top melted a little bit because it was hot, so it made a little like a caramely crunch. And then there's the chocolate from the chocolate chips, just because I didn't have anything to make a. I'm talking with my mouth full.
So when you don't have powdered sugar,
You use brown sugar and chocolate chips.
brown sugar and chocolate chips, because it's not that it's not bad. It's good.
Yeah.
Very good. It's moist
Hmm.
and delicious.
So what else should we try and bake? Who wants to do cookies? Maybe we'll do cookies next.
I'd like to see what you can cook on the flat top too.
Anything.
I mean, you can make pancakes, so can you make cookies?
I don't know. Pancake cookies. We did pancakes 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
And they were awesome.
Oh, they really were.
So we made a cake on the grill today.
She made a cake on the grill. I'm eating the delicious moist cake on the grill.
And Big Daddy approves. And
So moist. Look at this. Moist.
I want a cup of tea right now. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching me cook on the grill. Have you made a cake on the grill? Let me know. And if you'd like to see more of these kind of, I don't know, crazy cooking experiments, please like and subscribe.
Maybe we should do something where we like drive around to the weirdest places you'd never make a cake and make a cake there.
Oh my God.
Cake in a haunted house.
Yes. Cake in a haunted house.
Haunted cakes.
And then while I was cooking on the grill for that 40 minutes,
Yeah.
we have to go try and find a ghost. Winner!
Be awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. Remember, be peaceful, be kind. Try something new. It's fun.
So delicious.
We'll talk to you soon.